And look at that. 23 and a half hours, not even a full slate of businesses. And in that time offline, we made $233.2 billion. Isn't that amazing? All right, so let's maximize those profits. Where are we? Okay, the other thing I want to see is, do we have any angels already? We got 2. Woohoo, 2 angels. Don't think that's going to make any difference, though. Okay. So as you can see, we still can't afford 10 oil companies, but we can get 10 of everything else. Normally I wouldn't do it that way, but hey, let's go ahead and do it that way, and let's do it that way. So now, as you can see, we have 10 banks, 10 movies, 10 hockey teams. So we got even more, and since we got the managers for them, they're going to do even better. The next thing I want to do is bump the shrimp up. Look at that, up to 50. So now that's making 93 million every 23 seconds. Oh yeah. All right, can we get some of these up to 100? Oh my, look at this. Look how fast. Ooh. Ah. Progress stopped, but we're up to 100. I gotta check. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's go ahead and do that too. So now we're up to 200 lemonades and 100 on everything else on that side, and that just makes things go a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. Can't complain there at all. Alright, now on this side. Okay. And not only do we get those up to 30 to get them past that 25 mark that cuts down their time, but we triple both of them up as well. So now the movies are making us 8 billion every 12 minutes. So you got to think that's probably going to be interesting. I don't know. Do I want to go ahead and try to buy one? Well, I can't buy one oil until I got 25 billion. So that's going to be interesting. Now, one of the things that I can tell you. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Looky there. We got hockey up to 50. And that means we're going to have 1.1 billion coming in every minute and a half. Oh, money's coming quickly. One of the other things that I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt is that these first episodes are always going to be a little bit tougher to give everything. The first goal that I've set in these episodes is for us to eventually work to having at least 100 of everything. Once we have 100 of everything, then we are going to see how many angels we have. Angels, as you can tell, angels, when you get them, they will add a 2% bonus on all payouts at every level with every angel. Right now, if we restarted, we'd have 2 angels, which would only give us a 4% bonus. That's not going to be much. 4%, honestly, that would only be, instead of 600, it'd be 624 on the lemons. So it's not going to make a big enough difference for us to be able to consider right now. However, once we get up into hundreds of angels, then suddenly everything is completely exploded. So yeah, I could start over when we get up to 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15. But honestly, I'd like to wait till we have a few hundred angels to do our first restart. Now, the way I'm going to be running this is I am going to be recording every day, Monday through Friday, at about the same time every day. And going to try and post those videos every single day. And then when we get done with the Friday episode, essentially, I'm just going to let it run all weekend and then come back to record on Monday. Now, the reason I'm going to do it that way is the other thing is it gives me 2 full days of nothing happening except the managers running everything for me. So, why not? That's going to be a pretty big deal. we're going to be able to make a ton of money over the weekend. And then when it gets down to it, we get plenty of businesses all across the board, hundreds of each of these things. You get 2 days in a row with nothing but gathering money. Not only are we going to have a big bank account when we start the next week, but also we are going to probably have a bunch of angels. And when we can take those angels in and restart on a Monday and see how it builds from there. Eventually, you're going to be pulling in millions of angels every 24 hours, and yeah, the restarts are going to end up giving us more profit. So that's kind of the back and forth. I don't know how many restarts it'll actually take to beat the game. Beating the game is getting all the unlocks. Okay? Now, if you look, that means buying 10,000 lemons. Okay, and it gets, not as much of anything else, but 5,400 newspapers, 5,500 car washes, 5,750 pizzas, etc., etc. So that's what it takes to beat the game. So as you can see, we have a long way to go. And every block of 10 or 100 or however we do it is going to cost exponentially more for that block. So we are going to be working our way up. And I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know if we don't have any upgrades yet. I mean, I'd like to hit that bank tripler. Be able to take that 10.7 and take that up over 32 billion every time. But it looks like this is about, how many can we get? No? I mean, this is about where we're going to end up. I'd like to get to 125 newspapers. In all honesty, if we can get to 125 newspapers, that is going to cause a double of the lemonade stand. So, that's not bad. That's what we want to get. So we need to buy three more newspapers. Once we get 3 more newspapers, and it's not going to take very long, but once we get these other 3 newspapers, then we're going to probably be able to now have 1,200 instead of 600 on the lemonades. And that's going to, again, cause faster profits in the long run. I'm pretty excited. Those of you that are watching, please leave a comment and let us know. Let me know exactly how much money do you think I'll make over the next 24 hours? How much money do you think we will make during this time that I'm away between tapings? I'm kind of thinking if my math on the top of my head is up to par, it's gonna be somewhere probably, in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 trillion? I'm just guessing. But anyway, we've got the money now, so here comes number 125, and oh yeah, here comes the lemons, the lemonade ads. Now that's one of the things I like about the newspapers. The newspapers, in the end, you're going to find that the newspapers are going to end up being the most expensive item per 25 to anywhere 25, 50, 100 blocks that you buy of any of these things, because if you look at their unlocks, go back up. If you look at their unlocks here, you'll notice that for a period of time there, the papers, every 25 is something different. Okay, now the first ones are newspapers, okay, but 125, it doubles the lemonade stand. 150, see, car washes. 175, pizza deliveries, and then of course it does its own thing on newspapers. And it comes back, donut shops, lemonades, car washes. So obviously the things that you would advertise in a newspaper would get affected by the newspapers becoming more widely circulated. It just makes sense. So you're going to find that as we go up, they will affect other things. Other businesses will get boosts from them, and that makes them very, very interesting. So we're going to see how that plays out as we go. But this is where we're going to leave it here. Walking away with 3.15 billion or so in the bank. And as you know, in a minute, we're going to get another 8 billion. So just leave a comment. How much do you think I'm going to start with when I get into the next video? And we'll see you then next time here on Hop Gaming. Talk to you later.